Hello and welcome to All Me Up Baby. My name is Michelle.
I'm Heather.
And we're here to introduce 7 things that you can do with our Day of the Dead experience pack.
This is my favourite one.
Is it?
Yes, this is my absolute favourite one.
I thought it might be. Yes. I thought it might be after you kept mentioning this. Yeah, so Day of the Dead. And also we have a really big, here in Egypt, where we are, you know, they do all kinds of celebrations here, and there's always a really big Day of the Dead party that happens.
And it's not an Egyptian thing, actually, but here, I think because we're in such a multicultural community, we just celebrate everything here, actually.
We do.
Between
any
Holly,
old excuse.
Day of the Dead, anything.
Yeah, because there's so many different cultures and, you know, people that I think it's just like a big melting pot of stuff. So our Day of the Dead kit is something that you can use any time of the year. It's mainly towards October, so this is generally the one we kind of tell people about in October.
End of October, beginning of November for Day of the Dead celebration.
Yeah, so this is what you can do with it. First of all, kids' Halloween party.
Yeah, obvious. So, all the kids love Halloween. I like the whole Day of the Dead thing because it's not as spooky and scary as Halloween. I like the ethos behind it, but a good old-fashioned Halloween kids party is always a winner.
Yeah, definitely. Then we've got our spooky cocktail party.
Yes.
Love this one, or cocktail party. So we've got some cocktails in there that you can make, which are sort of, you know, Halloween-y themed, I guess, and Day of the Dead themed as well. So you can have a spooky cocktail party, which I think is like fun. You know, you don't want to go to any old cocktail party. No. And you can even have a spooky cocktail party anytime, really. Yeah. It doesn't have to be.
If there's a new movie out, a horror movie that you all want to sit and watch, get some spooky cocktails.
You can get together, watch a horror movie, and make spooky cocktails.
And then scare the living bejesus out of everyone.
Yay! The next thing is a Mexican theme party, because this is a very Mexicano vibe.
Yes.
Sounds
some great Mexican recipes in there, really nice.
Yeah, really, really good.
So they're suitable for all year round.
Definitely, and Mexican-y style oils as well in there as well for use. Then it's grief support.
Yeah, because Day of the Dead, it's all about celebrating your loved ones that have passed. Yeah. And obviously that can be quite a challenge, and I like the way that Day of the Dead turned it into a celebration as opposed to a, you know, we're grieving and it's hard, but it is a hard time when you've lost loved ones. So there's some really nice blends and rollers in there to help support if anybody's lost someone.
Yeah, it's also a very, ironically, a very sort of emotional pack.
Yeah.
Emotionally emotional.
No, it's an emotionally charged time, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you've lost someone, and Day of the Dead's all about thinking about them and celebrating them. So yeah, we've put some grief things in there.
Yeah, so definitely if you have a dōTERRA customer or a friend or anybody who has recently lost someone, you know, this pack is for you.
Yeah.
There's a great candle making thing in there, so it's like a really, you know, like you can actually make that an event itself. Come and make your own candle.
It's nice to do with the kids. Obviously it has to be supervised as well, but candle making class, you can do it as an actual workshop,
or make and take.
Make and take. You can do it in the house just for fun, but of course Day of the Dead, they have the altars, they light the candles, you know, it's all about the candles, the flowers, the sweets, the sugar skulls. So yeah, candle making's lovely for that.
Yeah, and there's loads of sweet treats in there, so if you want a sweet treat party, this one is, I would say this one and the Easter one, if you combined them, you're going to be on
recipes from each.
You're going to be on a sugar rush.
Buzzing.
If you don't drink and you don't like cocktails, you can go for the sugar instead.
Don't do that just before you send them back to school.
Yeah.
The back to school kit.
That's why the back to school kit is in the other one.
Yes.
Dead, because that would be disastrous. And then finally, chips and dips night.
Yes.
Good old chips and dips. We've had a
nachos,
fair old
guacamole, chips and dips.
We've had a fair old number of chips and dips night.
And it's so easy to just add a tiny little oil to a dip, even a ready-made. If you don't want to make them yourself, the ready-made dips. Add a couple of these oils in, transforms them.
And funnily enough, this is why I really like the oils, because I'm always looking for convenience and saving time and stuff like that. And you can really, like you say, transform anything with just a drop, a couple of these oils.
And you're not thinking, has this expired? Do I need to chuck this? You know, they last forever.
And funnily enough, last night, true story, I made a chili and I put the Mexican
The Mexican one's great in the chili. You don't need to worry about all the herbs and the spices or anything.
You literally only need that.
It's like lazy chili.
Yep, absolutely.
It's a winner.
I love it. It's so tasty. So we hope these ideas were helpful for you on how you can use the experience pack. There are a ton more that you can do. I'm sure you're going to come up with some of your own. Do share them with us.
Yeah, we'd love to hear about
if that's the case. And if you want to get this experience pack, you can get it on www.allmeupbaby.com. Take care.
Thank you.